Okay, not going to work. Alright, plan B. Before I make an absolute mess of it, which I already have, too late. It's like one of those dolphins at SeaWorld, trying to balance a ball on its nose, except I'm trying to balance a bale. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as it goes in there, I don't really mind. Can get off there. Oh, don't tell me. I thought that was going to go in for sure. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Erlengrat. So we've just picked up our new Volvo Globetrotter and Profiliner trailer for our central warehouse building. So we're going to go pick that up pretty much straight after I get this guy back on task. We've ramped up our productions, so you can see we've got things being delivered to the central warehouse on the right hand side there. So that's moving along nicely. Cows have been neglected hard, but we're going to rectify that soon. But basically the plan is now to take this guy for a spin. So we bought both of these items outright. We're pretty low on cash, as you can see, but we're about to get a big payday by selling this honey. Now I particularly wanted this Volvo because of the short wheelbase. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut across this field and we're going to go test it out. So hopefully I've chosen the right trailer, because there is two options. Hang on, what do we need? Curtain side. Yep, that's the one we want. There's the auto loading version and then there's the standard version. So basically what we should do here is we should be able to drive on up, do this loading gate. We should get the start filling icon and we just go ahead and pick what we want. Man, I love this mod. It's got to be, I reckon it's got to be probably be my favorite overall mod in the game. So let's see if this will load while I'm out of there. Even better. Cool, love that. Alright, this guy's going to run out of room in a second, so let's send him back the other way. We're still getting smashed on leasing costs, so I really need to wrangle that. I think this forage harvester is costing me an absolute fortune. Well, I don't think it, I know it. Okay, 33,000 litres of wool, destined for the spinnery. So let's close the cover. Now what should happen is when we get to the spinnery, it should just overload like any standard trailer would. Looks, it's a beautiful setup too, beautiful rig. And it is a little bit tight on these sort of streets, but is doable. Alright, so let's see if we can do some proper road rules this time around. Okay. Almost made it without clipping the sign. I think I've gone the wrong way to hit the spinnery actually, so the spinnery is down this way. Okay, cool. So around to the right here. Yeah, could have come the other way, would have been a little bit easier. So if I park this in here, we should get... Oh, love it. So obviously we're getting paid for this as well. Now if I jump out, will this continue? Oh, I've got to be in the car. Got to be in the truck, sorry. So we've got 20 grand for the first segment. So I reckon this is probably going to be about 60 grand all up. So 60, let's say 58, 60 and 20, so say, what was that, 80 grand? Yeah, wow, cool. That's actually quite good. Now the challenge is going to be backing this out, which is part of the fun, I think. And this is why having the cab over design is ideal. So we should be able to scoot through here. Whoop, don't mount the curb. And I think what we'll do is we'll go load up on some honey and we'll go get that sold as well. So I think we've got 30,000 litres of that as 30,000 each. And obviously we've got a significant investment we've got to pay off. Okay, cool. So let the wool build back up. Honey should be, yeah, we've got plentiful honey. Okay, let's go get this guy unloaded again. If I dismiss the worker, that'd be handy. Right, I think the next thing we're going to ramp up on our income strategy is going to be the solar panels. So basically because of what we want to buy. Okay, that's full. Close the cover. All right, let's check where the honey is selling well. Supermarket. Cool, let's go to the supermarket. So we're going to cut across our field and the supermarket is directly down that main street. So let's head on over there. Definitely feel the weight in it, that's for sure. Right, see if we can't navigate this little stretch of road here without... Yeah, not too bad. Probably helps if you go a bit slower, really. Okay, now let's see how we're going to go unloading. think what we can do is if we just sort of position ourselves probably just here, hopefully we get the trigger. Yes, we do. So obviously my preference is to use this trailer because it allows us to transport a larger amount of product in one go rather than having to ferry many smaller loads over. But obviously that comes with significant expense. But 87 grand of honey, cool. Now we're cooking. Now I will attempt to send this guy back on a worker at some stage, but I just want to see if I can comfortably navigate the streets myself. Yeah, it's not too bad. The worker might be able to do it. Cool. Working like an absolute treat. One thing you got to remember is you got to make sure that the back is open when you pull into the loading gate. So I think you can pull into pretty much any of these loading gates. It doesn't need to be the one with the icon. So if we test that by just coming in here. Yep. Right, what do we got on stock? Nothing for a full load yet, so I'll let that build back up. Okay, unloaded, beautiful. Let's move on. Now what I could probably do is throw down some more sheep, I think. Start sort of doubling down on our wool production. Probably also need to go top up the greenhouses, so I think I'll go do that after I get this guy moving. Now I did notice that we were sitting on quite a bit of honey. Yeah, hasn't pushed it into the warehouse. Okay, what I'll do is I'll grab this guy. We'll just whip around. Obviously we've got the bale fork on, but now that's not distributing for some reason. I would have thought that would out of space. How can it be out of space? It's got 100,000 litres of storage. Okay, definitely need some water. Okay, might just be an anomaly. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's go grab some water. Now this guy should be full. Yep, cool. Right, let's get that filling. Okay, honey's out of room. What I'm going to do is let's sleep. See if that honey gets transferred over to the central warehouse. Okay, that'll be the first thing I want to check. Yep, so it's sent it over all in one go. So if we look at our honey supply, 21,000. All right, nice. Okay, what next? Obviously need to top up that greenhouse. I think another sheep barn, really, would not be a bad idea. So if we go sheep, we can get a modified barn. Pretty expensive though. How many can this hold? 200. Buildings of Norway, quite massive. How big is this one? This one actually puts out silage, which is interesting. I mean, we could just go the OG style, which I don't mind. You know what, to be honest, I could probably even get 2 there. You know what, I think I'm going to do that. Let's just let it overload while I'm not in there. Probably not. I think if I have automatic engine start on, it might do it. What I'll do is I'll quickly whip around, fill up this other guy. And then we'll go move some of those trailers out the way. Okay, cool. We'll just let those plod along. And we could probably really put another couple in. I think what I want to do is also get a bigger water trailer for that purpose. So I'm not constantly having to... Now will that fill if I'm not in it? I think it's filling. Because our cash is going down, so that makes me think that it's filling. So I guess we'll find out when we come back. Alright, I don't think we need this trailer anymore. But oh, actually no, we do need it because I'll just hang on to it. Because we did buy it. So it's not going to cost us anything to keep it. And it may come in handy in the future. So we'll leave him just there. I'll go and grab the bale trailer as well. I'll have a quick check in on the central warehouse, see if there's anything to sell. You know, we could probably go and buy the spinnery, to be honest. So we can start stockpiling the fabric, because that'll be a good money maker. Alright, yeah, nothing really in stock yet. Okay, we've got that moved. Let's go get this guy unloaded. Get some more silage bales happening. And then, I forgot what I was going to do, but... Oh, that's right, we were looking at second sheep barn. So, just in front of the cow barn. Okay, is this going to let us unload? Yes. Oh, and we're going to have a look at purchasing the spinnery. So let's head over to the map. So the spinnery is just here. So let's go and visit that. So we've got some wool. We've got wool in here currently, which will show up as stock. So how much is this? 60 grand. Cool. Oh, 34 grand. Cool. All right, let's go fabric wool. Let's go distributing and make that active. Okay, so fabric wool is active. We've got 34,000 litres of wool. We're distributing fabric back to the central warehouse at this stage. So that is cool. All right. Okay, let's have a look at placing down a second sheep barn. So we've got a whole bunch of... Yeah, okay, that's probably what was causing the issue before. So what I'm going to do is I'll put a bit of a grass margin in, just to kind of get rid of the problem area. So what I like to do here as well, get the GPS to 180 degrees, just about. Obviously we're 179.9, so I'll fix that up to 180, just so we can get a nice smooth straight line. And I'm going to go back this way just to even it up. Cool. So I'll just double check the area. I don't think there's going to be any obstacles there. Okay, so we've got sheep. We're going to go the sheep barn large. Overlaps with an object. We could go another one out the back here, but I don't think that's very spatially appropriate. Kind of want to go closer to this area. How about this way? Not really practical. Could fit in. No, I'm not going to put it there. What about here? No, probably not ideal. I mean, we could put two over here. That way we're going to really ramp up the wool production. You know what? I think we might pass on that for the moment until we figure out a better spot. I don't want to just chuck it down and then regret where I've placed it. Okay, get this harvest back underway. Let's try that again. Okay, that should go straight. Okay, cool. I think probably now might be a good time to sleep again. So we're coming back into the winter months. So we're in fall currently. Okay, what do we got? Another trailer, a planter. Could be handy. Probably not what we need right now. I mean, I think it makes sense to sort of ramp up the wool production, because we really are situated quite well to take advantage of it. And we've got plenty of grass, plenty of grass feed. All right, yeah, let's just chuck it down. Now I want to get it close to here, but it's not letting me put it down. I don't know why. Okay, is this going to be the end of the world if it's here? I don't think so, because we've still got reasonable access. Okay, cool. Let's throw some sheep in there. Actually, let's see if we've got anything to sell, because we just cleaned out our funds. 24 in honey. I reckon if we sleep again, that'll bump up our honey production, so we get a full load, because that'll be about 80 grand. So let's go and do that quickly. Okay, not too bad. Okay, nothing in the used vehicles that is tempting me. Right, let's grab 27,000. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's grab 27,000 litres. Speed up time a little bit so we're not in the dark. So we'll go to about 11 AM, I think. Okay, that's pretty good. This is always going to happen. Okay, cool. Right, let's go get this honey sold. So not quite a full load, but still close enough. We also want to check in, make sure that fabric is being distributed back to the central warehouse. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. Oop, got a little bit out of shape there. Hopefully we can still make it. Oh, hang on, where am I going? I'm going to the wrong place. Supermarket is just down here. Okay, cool. Let's get this sold. So as you can see, it just packages them up into plain pallet boxes, but that's just for animation purposes. So that's a good cash injection right there. Cool. 84,000. Nice work. 87,000, I should say. Okay, that'll be enough to get some sheep going. Well, that was always going to happen. See if we can't. Driving on the wrong side of the road here, but don't tell anyone. Alright, all we probably need to do now is we need to grab our auto-loading trailer, and we're going to go grab some... I haven't lined that up correctly. Let's just fix this up quickly. Grab some grass bales and stockpile them in front of our new sheep barn. I just need to get those silage bales out the way, so trusty telehandler coming in handy. Oh, and I think our baler here is going to be costing us a fortune because it's constantly running. So the hours on this thing will be pretty astronomical. And it's not going to tell us, is it? If we go to our leased items, balers, how many hours we got on this? 6.5 hours. Yeah, okay, so I reckon that's going to be our next purchase. So how much is that to buy? Oh, I didn't even consider that. Makes perfectly good sense. 240, okay, yeah, so if we get lucky on the used vehicles, definitely doable, but currently right now, not a chance. Alright, grass bales, let's go. Now we should still have a fair few, got 24 square bales. So I haven't even, well, I've almost gotten through that first batch. Transport position. Okay, let's whip around, drop these off. Now what I'll try and do this time is I'm going to line them up on the edge of this area here, and then I'm just going to push them up that ramp just to make it a little bit easier to maneuver them or to handle them. Okay, so if we go kind of like that, it didn't work. Let's try this. Cool, perfect. You know, this is probably an okay parking spot for this. Okay, let's jump in the telly. Now the question is going to be if I actually push them up the ramp with this telehandler. Something tells me it's not going to happen. Okay, not going to work. Alright, plan B. Before I make an absolute mess of it, which I already have, too late. It's like one of those dolphins at SeaWorld, trying to balance a ball on its nose, except I'm trying to balance a bale. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as it goes in there, I don't really mind. Can get off there. Oh, don't tell me. I thought that was going to go in for sure. Almost did. Alright, I need to get some animals in there. What am I doing? Alright, let's go some stem chaffs, I think. So I'll throw 60 in there straight up. I'll let the other 5 reproduce. That grass bale should get consumed. To be fair, we're probably already chockers. What I will do is I will stockpile a couple just in preparation. Oh, I can't believe we've got all of them here. Oh, we've got no steering. Okay, that'll work for now. Alright, let's go and sort out the other sheep barn. Okay, that should be sufficient for now. Get these back into storage. Cool. Alright, what we need to do is we need to put down our automatic shipping mod. So let's grab that guy. So it's going to have to go in that orientation. Just here should do it. Cool. Alright, that's all set up. So let's just make sure they're fed and productive, or they will be after one day at least. Alright, let's go and sleep. Yeah, I think we're going to have to buy that automatic baler. It'll be costing us an absolute fortune to run. Alright, used vehicles. Nothing too important there. Right, let's just check these sheep are actually productive. Cool. Oh, actually, I forgot to turn on that shipping point, so let's do that while we're here. Should be this guy just here, so activate. Distributing, so that's going to send it to the central warehouse. Or no, it's going to send it to the spinnery. And then the spinnery should give us clothes back. So let's check our central warehouse, see how much we got in the way of clothes. Okay, we've still got plenty of wool there, so we're going to have to take that over. 2,000 litres of fabric, cool. Right, let's do a run of... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep again so we can get out of winter. And then we'll take the remaining wool from storage over to the spinnery, drop that off. get that converted into fabric. And then we'll probably put down a tailor shop, to be honest. Okay, slurry tanker, pallet autoload trailer. Okay, let's sleep again. Get out of January. Sheep should have plenty of feed. And we'll just check in on our productions actually when we get into March. Alright, where are we at? Okay, animals. Alright, so the sheep, the new sheep, are all good. Cows, we know about them. Okay, distributing honey and wool. Greenhouses are pretty much empty, so I need to sort them out. Okay, spinnery's got 30,000 of wool, so we can probably drop a bit more off. Distributing fabric, that seems to be working. How much have we got in storage? 25,000 litres of lettuce, so that's nearly due for a run to sell. How much fabric we got? 3,000, yep. Cool. That is going along nicely. Oh, let's just sleep on one day. Get into spring officially. Okay, used vehicles, anything good. Oh, class forage harvester. Could come in handy in the future. Right, let's check in on our sheep first and foremost. Cool, plenty of wool coming in. Alright, what's our wool situation? Okay, so spinnery is... Okay, getting through it. Obviously we're topping it up with our own sheep supply. Okay, I just want to make sure this is all working. Cool. Okay, I think that's all good. Okay, this guy needs to go on bale. I just want to double check the honey actually. It seems to be a bit low. 8,000 litres. Okay, probably not too bad. Okay, let that guy do his thing. Another batch of silage bales going in. So let's check out stock of bales actually. So we've got 97 in total. 28 silage, 27 straw, 29 hay. So they're round bales. 3 grass bales. So we've taken a whole bunch of bales out of storage, which we already knew about. The animals, so the sheep in particular, pretty well sorted. Okay, central warehouse. So 25,000 litres of lettuce, 25,000 litres of wool, 4,000 litres. Alright, so we want to obviously turn that fabric into clothes, so when the time comes, we're going to ramp that up. Let's check out how the spinnery is travelling. Okay. Seems to be moving along the way it should be. Potato planter. Handy, but we're not going to be doing potatoes anytime soon. Alright, let's have a quick check. I think everything's pretty much under control. So what I'll do is I'll leave that video there, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Really appreciate the likes, comments, shares, all that good stuff. So thank you for supporting the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.